The time.
We are family.
Xers are double-digit Ks.
We're busting ours to kick yours.
Fun to watch.
Minus 15.
Respect all, fear none.
Into the upper deck.
Intensity is not a curfew.
Oh, mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bounce back win after a tough loss on Friday, and the Orioles come back and win 7-3 over the Nationals on Saturday. Welcome into MASN All Access Extra, where we're breaking down this 7-3 win by the O's, and we bring in Orioles Hall of Famer and World Series MVP Rick Dempsey. Rick, thanks so much for hopping on. Another win. Feels like this team has the ability to flush losses like they did in the first weekend series of the season.
Well, it's been incredible. The offense has really been the highlight of the season so far. Their ability to put up runs consistently. I mean, yeah, it's one right up. They don't go 2 innings without being in scoring position or having an opportunity, to score some easy runs. And I think that's the biggest difference. You got to look at guys like Hanser Alberto. I mean, this guy's making great contact. That shot to the right side tonight, right inside the right field line, just said everything about the kind of hitter that he is. He's a dangerous hitter. He's a good contact hitter. He sprays the ball around. You can't defend him. Then he gets a chopper in the infield and beats it out at the same time. But, a lot of guys, Santander's doing an excellent job, too. I mean, he's established himself as the big power guy in this lineup. Don't make a mistake with that guy. Iglesias, I mean, where did this guy come from? I mean, he's amazing that he finds the hits like Hanser Alberto does. But those top 6 guys in the order tonight, I think, we only have one guy in the lineup that didn't get a hit tonight, at least. But this is not an easy team to beat. This is the world champions, the Nationals that are up there, and we are just picking them apart offensively. The good thing, Paul, we're not giving up big runs either. We're staying away from the big inning, and that's allowing this offense to flourish. There a lot of aggression. Ruiz, again, from top to bottom, you got guys picking up this ball club with the bat and hitting and spraying the ball around. They're not looking to go yard on every single swing. They're just looking to make good, solid contact. If it goes out, it goes out. This is the kind of ball club that'll drive a lot of people crazy because you don't know how to pitch them.
Yeah, they're very aggressive, especially early in this game. They were jumping on Patrick Corbin. Why do you think the Orioles have been so successful with that aggressive approach, and do you think teams have been slow to counteract that?
Well, they're not swinging at a lot of bad pitches. We've seen that for the most part. They've had a few games where they got out of control early, but I've seen some consistency in their hitting approach. The 2-out approach has been excellent. A lot of close pitches. They're not swinging at them. They're not getting themselves out. They're forcing the opposition to make better pitches against them. Anytime they make a mistake, the Orioles are all over it. So right now the momentum is in their corner, and they're nice and relaxed, and you're just seeing a lot of production on account of it. The patience has been incredible. The turnaround, has been the reason why this team is winning so many games.
Yeah, I mean, Renato Nunez, Anthony Santander, these guys were just as aggressive last year, but it felt like they did chase a lot more balls out of the strike zone than they have been through this first couple weeks of the season. But you mentioned the pitching there. Asher Wojciechowski, pretty solid start for him. He gives up just 3 runs, and then the bullpen gives a scoreless effort. Feels like we have seen evolutions from guys like Tanner Scott. Michael Givens seems back to his, pre-2019 self. It feels like these talented arms in the bullpen that we saw struggle last year are clicking, and it just gets better and better as the season goes along.
Well, Wojciechowski is a better pitcher than what you saw tonight, too. I mean, he made a few good pitches and everything. He didn't have any really big bad innings, but still more runs than he wanted to give up. But I think the thing you're seeing is with Brandon Hyde bringing in these guys, he is the way he's setting them up, and he's got them so prepared to come in the game. He's not giving the Nationals a chance to take a good look at any one of them. He gets them in there. He gets their 2 or 3 outs, He evaluates them very quickly. He goes right to the next guy. Everybody seems to be staying ahead in the count, which has been a problem for them in the past, pitching from behind and getting too wild. You can see where innings get out of control when you have the wild pitches and you're behind 2 balls and no strikes. But they're ahead all the time, and now they're mixing it up. And what I've seen and have been very impressed with is the pitch selection. I like the pitch and being able to throw the breaking ball over when they're behind in the count has been the biggest thing that's opened my eyes about moving forward in that part of the game. When you can keep hitters off balance like that, throwing that breaking ball over, throwing the changeup when you're behind in the count, you're seeing a lot of big outs when that really, really hurts the opposition. That's why the Nationals haven't been able to get their feet on the ground. They're a pretty good hitting ball club. They've not been able to figure out any of these pitchers or really balance it out in their favor. They've been behind the 8 ball the whole time.
Yeah, this Orioles bullpen has a lot of great young arms, and they've always had great stuff. It's just which pitches to throw when and the location of those pitches. So it's great to see so many guys having great 2020 season so far. Well, Rick, there's a rubber match tomorrow between the Orioles and the defending World Series champion Nationals. You know a thing or two about winning some World Series, so it'll be a tough task, I'm sure, for the Orioles, as you know, tomorrow, trying to take this series from the Nats. But we appreciate you lending your analysis to MASN All Access Extra, as always.
My pleasure. I'll tell you, it's not going to be easy for Scherzer tomorrow, and he knows it.
That's exactly right. Thanks again, Rick.